Hey, welcome back to everyone. My name is Rockhopper. Uh, well, I'm pretty sure that's pretty obvious if you click on this link, what my name is. But yeah, welcome to my stream. Alright, actually, hold on to do something real quick on my side first. But while I'm doing that, I think you noticed I forgot to mention in my previous few streams, but yeah, I decided to shoot for affiliate. You know, uh, I mean, it might be nice if I get it, but won't be the end of the world if I don't. So yeah, as you can see on the top of the bar there, on top of the screen, and I have 34 followers right now, and this is gonna be the second hardest thing, I guess. But I need 50 followers, so I just need 16 more followers to be eligible for affiliate. The hard part though is getting an average of three concurrent viewers on average in my streams. But you know, it is what it is. Alright, so okay, yeah, I'm just fixing something on my stream live. So for now, I'll just take a minute. But yeah, previously in Mirage, I murdered someone in a very over the top way that doesn't really fit the assassins. It defies every definition of stealth you could think of. It's been a while since I edited my Streamlabs overlays. Kind of forgot how to do this. Let's see, all legit. Okay, yeah, that should be good. I just had to turn on my cloud bot. Again. Anyway, back to the game. So yeah, previously on Mirage, I murdered a merchant guy. In a very over the top way. Alright, so
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
oh yeah, and then after the stream last time, I kind of went back to uh clean this place of treasures. Oh yeah, and also I turned both my bird and my horse into sand creatures. Alright, so where's my next story objective? Okay, I already synchronized that waypoint. Oh, it's this way. Ah, that's gonna be a lot of desert to cross. Anyway, I'm gonna mark that, and then oh, that's my hometown. Yeah, that's there's a pic that I took on my first stream. Nope. Summon my horse. Where's my horse? Oh. I had to hold it's hold to I think I got it mixed up with Red Dead's controls. I think because I think in Red Dead it's tap to summon your horse, tap the whistle button, but then here it's hold. You have to hold the whistle button. Okay. Kind of sad I have to relearn the controls after just 1 week of between each playthrough. Ooh, vultures.
Show me the path ahead.
I get the feeling I'm supposed to visit this place during a story mission. But hey, while I'm here... Ooh, there's a treasure chest somewhere?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, perfect place to take a journey. I should probably... You know what, I already did a stream of Journey, but I kind of want to do a stream of Journey again someday. You know, I used to like play that like once a week at least, like when it first came out. And then like once per year, like it eventually became I started playing that game once per year, like around graduation time, because yeah, that game was literally my graduation gift from my family when I graduated high school. Well, Yeah, I should really play that game again sometime. Maybe with a different cast of commentators. Ooh, history lesson. What knowledge do you have for us today, a glitchy ball of weirdness? Dear Car... Dear Kargalz... Dear Kirgalzu. On the outskirts of Baghdad stands what appears at first sight like a hill battered by the winds. On closer inspection, however, the mound is made of baked bricks which form a 60-meter high structure. According to an inscription found on one of them, they were placed by King Kurigalzu II in the 14th century BCE. It is the last standing building of the former capital of the Kassite Empire, Dir Kurigalzu, the fortress of Kurigalzu. Kassites ruled over the central and southern Mesopotamia from the 16th century to the 12th century BCE. While their precise origins are uncertain, they adopted many of the cultural and political practices of their Babylonian predecessors. Among them was the construction of the ziggurats, terraced compounds made of receding levels that served as temples. In Der Kurigalzu, this took the form of a 69 by 67 meter building, Noise, of which only the core survives. Around it were a royal palace and an entire city, both of which were destroyed by the Elamites of southeastern Iran around 1155 BCE. The zipper line. Oh, Jesus, that was loud. Hey, thank you for the follow, Leahy Smith. Oh, thank you. Anyway, where was I? The zipper plot served as a temple for centuries, but it too was eventually abandoned, devoured by time and sand. The sands of time, devoured by the sands of time. It nonetheless remains one of the most iconic. I'm sorry, that that follow is still. I'm still recovering from that following jump scare. Okay. Okay, I just had to lower the volume on my mic. Okay. Devoured by the sands of time, it nonetheless remains one of the most iconic buildings of the area, often confused with the biblical Tower of Babel by medieval and early modern travelers. Ooh. You know, I really love these like ancient giant structures. It's like a reminder of like what mankind is capable of building, even without access to like modern construction equipment. Well, I'm very confident that we might return here for a story mission, so I'm just gonna head to the story objective now.
Let us get a wider view.
Yeah, one thing that kind of disappoints me, like in Odyssey, the eagle is able to like keep up with the horse, but then after I noticed in Valhalla and here, the eagle has a hard time keeping up with the horse. 'Cause yeah, both in Valhalla and here, I have to like hold the boost button just to keep up. Oh, sorry, lady. Uh, do I have to worry about the? Okay, I guess not. Cause I was worried that with the wanted meter, I assumed that I means that the guards will be suspicious with me, but then yeah, looks like they don't mind. How about these guys though? Okay.
My stomach keeps making these strange noises.
There's one of my wanted posters is here somewhere. Oh, okay, down there. Actually, let's see. Did they get my nose right? Wait. Trying to see if they got my nose right. Ah, they never do.
The things that pass for art these days.
Oh, oh, sorry. Sorry, donkey. Alright, before doing a story mission, of course, as a proper assassin should do, I need to climb shit. Oh, wrong. This, this might be the wrong shit to climb. Oh, yeah. Well, still connected anyway. Can't get in there. Ooh, open window. Ooh, treasure chest. Ooh, is it not? Is that the historical? Ooh, I can learn about the place that where the failed heist went. Well, I mean, we got what we came for, I guess. We just committed a murder we didn't mean to. I kind of love how the pouches I can pickpocket from people. They have like those that golden aura coming out of it. It makes it look like they have like something very stinky coming out of them. Or actually, that lady doesn't have a stinky thing. Oh, this one does though. Right, so the stinky one had money in it. How about the non-stinky one? Money again. I thought the stinky pouches would have something more compared to the non-stinky pouches.
Kill the couple. They are wild but skilled. Formidable warriors. But so am I.
Gentlemen, Officer Krupke.
حسنا حسنا كيف حالك؟ لقد وصل للقريب من الأراضي الإدريسية ويتحدث عن الجمال الرائع.
Off with you.
Other palaces. That said, the Winter Palace is just considered other palaces. Baghdad was the caliphal capital and residence of most of the Abbasid period. But before, as well as after the foundation of the city, some caliphs chose to live in other locations. The first Abbasid caliph, al-Safa, had chosen the city of Anbar, the granary, a major crossing point of the Euphrates, occupying an extremely fertile region, as its capital. From the 3rd to the 7th centuries, it had been called Peroz Shapur, the victorious Shapur, from the name of the Sasanian king Safur I, who, in 244, had won a great victory in the city's vicinity against a Roman army. Choosing this strategy as choosing this strategic and symbolically important location therefore seemed like a good option. But the city's population was unhappy with what it is with but the city's population was unhappy with what it considered the Abbasid usurpation and defiantly continued to refer to the caliph's palace at the Hubaira. From the name of the last Umayyad governor of Iraq. When Caliph al-Mansur succeeded al-Safa, he promptly started to look for a new location for capital, eventually founding Baghdad in 762. 80 years later, another Abbasid caliph chose a new location as his capital. Caliph al-Mutasim wanted to insulate his army from Baghdad's politics. In 836, he therefore moved his court, administration, and army to a massive new city located 130 kilometers north of Baghdad, Siraman Ra'a, or Samara. He who sees it is delighted. It was a completely new foundation of artificial creation and as such acted as a powerful statement of caliphal power. but it was also untenable, in part due to an insufficient water supply. In 892, after the caliphs had returned to Baghdad and stopped pouring vast sums of money into Samarra, its elegant buildings became gigantic ruins haunted by a golden past. Well preserved, they have been part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site list since 2007 and provide an unparalleled example of Abbasid architectural and urbanism. Ooh, that's a nice one. The spiral minaret of the Great Mosque of Samarra. Yeah, man, look at those archways down there. And that thing must be huge. unless if it's just like a 4-foot tall sandcastle.
Nothing here for you.
Oh, the guards are getting unhappy with me learning history. Alright, time to visit Nahal. Which, I kind of forget what my relation is with Nahal. Ooh. Oh, you gotta know this tree is of some importance. Cat. Oh. What? Camel, what are you doing? Don't step on the cat. Wait, I want to take a proper picture of you. Hello? Come over here. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's no icon. Aw. Okay, I'll put this one then. Oh. Okay. You know, a game's good when it lets you pet the animals.
Idiot Hamza was at it again this morning, taunting the new kid and stealing his food. Someone should get him to back off.
Yeah, this is what Assassin's Creed is about for me. It's like just walking the city streets, just mingling, just role playing as as someone who lived in these historical times. Uh-oh. Oops. I didn't mean to fall down. So, okay, yeah, I think those noblemen, or the traveling noblemen with the two guards. Yeah, last stream I triggered a fight without knowing why. I guess those guys don't like having people those guys in the black robes, they don't like being approached. They really take those guys really take social distancing real seriously. Anyway, I think as I was saying earlier, like I forget what my relationship with Nahal is. Like, are we siblings, cousins, friends? What are we?
Basim? It's really you?
Nihal, I...
Say nothing, ya Siddiqui. I am as sorry as you.
I have so much to tell you.
And I you. We will grant each other an audience. But first, I must know something.
What?
Why are you dressed like a peasant?
Perhaps I have less to tell you than I thought.
I think I can surmise what our time apart has been like for you.
And you? You have not been living here, I hope.
Less living, more working.
On what? Why do I know this?
Because you have seen it. On the object we found at the Winter Palace. I have been trying to remember the specifics of its design.
You have spent all this time obsessing over this symbol? Why?
Because I too have seen it before. I know not where or when. Only that I have. Whatever it is, it calls to me. I intend to unravel its mystery, and so should you. But of course, duty calls.
Stop. I will bear it in mind if it means you will spend more time outside these musty walls than you do within.
You really do spare a thought for everyone, don't you, Basim?
أراك لاحقا. The Order of the Ancients are far from defeated. Master Roshan is certain to have a plan brewing to uproot them. And
Find the hidden place.
perhaps I should look into Nihal's obsession. It seems Nihal is trying to discover the location of a secret chamber.
It is located north of the Akarkov Dunes. Which one's the Akarkov Dunes? No. I'm gonna assume these are the Akarkov Dunes because this looks like a place I need to go to. Maybe. Maybe I can, or maybe this area. First, I'm just gonna visit the trader. Not the traitor, the trader.
You know, it wasn't Sajjad that led the charge into the riot. It was me.
جابت إحدى كلاب الشرطة جراء منذ هنا وأراد زوجي
can barely keep my eyes open.
تسبب في متاعب الجنوب. الأمسيات عند الجسم محدقا في ضفة خراسان لنهر دجلة. فترات غروب الشمس شاعرية بشكل خاص.
Just gonna. I might just make it go to daytime. I wonder. Besides, of course, how much light there is. Is there a difference between? Is there a difference in gameplay between day and night? Like, does night actually like make stealth easier? And like are guards like going to sleep during nighttime, or is it just like a cosmetic difference only?
On the banks of the Dijla this season. Please secure your homes and procure.
But anyway, the city looks beautiful in the daytime, though.
Well met.
Well met, sir.
Allow me to browse your stock.
Here's what I've got.
Ooh, lots of stuff to sell.
Nothing else?
That's it, lady. That's all I
I must
need.
take my leave.
Be well,
I
sahib.
should go.
هلم أعطوني بعض الوقت ما عساه يكون أهم من
أحجار كريمة من بلاد فارس. الشرق رهن أصابعكم. I'll teach you my shoulder fence. They always go to
Ooh, you look rich.
That's how I built put on these cheese guards back in 23. عامل الناس كبشر.
Greetings.
Be welcome, sir.
Let me see your horses.
What do you have?
Take a look.
Ooh, the mist, the fortunate, the hopeful, the shadow, the comforter, the follower. A little disappointed that there's no horse that has a dark coat and then a light colored mane. Well, kind of this. Well, this one has like a brown coat and blonde mane, but I was hoping for one that maybe with a gray coat, like a gray or dark gray, or even a blackish coat, and then with the silver or white mane. It just I kind of like those kind of horses because it really reminds. It kind of reminds me of. What does it remind me of? Yeah, I just want one that has like a gray coat and then a silver mane. I feel like those kind of horses are pretty cool.
Nothing else?
I will be off then.
Not until you get a
Farewell,
horse
then.
with a gray
There.
coat and a silver
One
mane,
of the
dude.
Thalby members.
إنه
I
جيد
should
بلا شك،
investigate.
لكنه غني
Oh,
بالناس.
someone. Ah. Cool, cool, cool. Uh-oh.
Another shard.
All right, Scorpion's face.
Ow.
Good one. You're out of shape.
He's slow mode. There we
You
go.
will suffer. You die now.
I dare you. I don't know if I want this Harefoot. It clearly didn't do that guy any favors. Oh. Got gotten by my own horse. Are those rabbits? Can I pet them? Can I pet you? Can I pet you? No? Can I kill you? Unfortunately, yes. Can I skin you? Can I at least collect your foot? Ah. And what's the point of having rabbits if you can neither pet them nor skin them? Oop. Well, I mean, I guess leveling up the scenery, I guess. Still, and I guess Basim isn't really a hunter. He's a street rat, so I guess kind of makes sense. He can't skin rabbits. Still, kind of wish we can pet them though.
Guide me, Enkidu.
Well, I want to see. Is the increased speed one of the Eagle's upgrades? I don't think so. Oh, there's a fire over there. And oh, and there's a gold something over there too. Okay, I assume it's something underground then. Ah, this is a very short viewpoint.
Survey the area, Enkidu.
Is there a history lesson here? I guess not. Ooh, but there's a secret entrance. Although I don't know how secret that can be if it's literally on the map. Anyway, where's the Akarkov Dunes, though? Oh, you know what? This might be the hidden place I'm looking for.
This must be the oasis Nihal had in mind.
What the? There's people?
What?
Who are you? Okay, I think it's just literally the two of them.
What is this? A note?
Excuse me. Al Ghul's letter. We need more workers at the southern side.
The members of the Thahabin have already unearthed the shards. I should keep an eye out for them.
We need more workers at the southern site. Stop your excavations and bring them to me as fast as you can. Until you find a way to reach the chamber under the oasis, the shards should not be left unguarded. The Tha'abin will carry them at all times. Yours in the order, Al Ghul. Oh, the Tha'abin, those are the guys with the...
I need your help, my friend.
Yeah, those are the guys with the black robes that is constantly on alert with me. Oop. You know, sometimes I wonder, can I hold my breath that long? Well, I definitely can't, but can a person... Well, I'm assuming it takes a lot of training to hold your breath that long while swimming. Oh no. Oh no, I played Uncharted 3. I think I know what we're gonna run into. Okay, maybe not.
What magic is this? Surely there is a way to diminish it.
What sorcery is this? You have enough from mysterious shards to obtain a piece of gear. Visit the chamber under the northern oasis to exchange shards. Ah. Okay, so I have 2?
Excellent. The shards work. Perhaps I can use some more.
There's some Ooh. Oh, lifesteal. But you know what though? I think I think I like the Dagger of Time's slow-mo power, so I think I'll just keep that for now. Oh, I have a new sword. Oh. Oh yeah, something else that happened after the last stream, but then before I started this one is that I just upgraded the sand sword to its full power. Got a trophy out of that. Oh yeah, let me just figure out what more relationship with Nahal is. Ah, okay, so she's a fellow street rat like myself. Independent, resourceful, and fascinated by all things ancient, Nahal had been at Basim's side for as long as either of them could remember. Fiercely protective, she was Basim's ally in his struggles with the genie and yearned to see him freed of his burden. Yet their close relationship was strained by Basim's desire to join the Hidden Ones. Oh yeah. Let's learn about the places we're visiting. It's like Alamat. When an eagle landed on a nearby rock, Wasudan Ibn Marzuban took it as a sign that the mountain was destined site for Alamat Fortress. Built in 865, the fortress's name was possibly derived from Alum Amut, and may mean Eagle's Teaching or Nest of Punishment. I can imagine Eagle's Teaching could be for if we're feeling like heroes, or Nest of Punishment sounds like a good villain's lair. Anbar. Of ancient origin, Anbar was the residence of the Abbasid caliphs prior to the founding of Baghdad in 762. While no longer the capital, Anbar retained its role as a place of administration and of lively commerce and trade. Harbiya, Baghdad's unwashed and unsung lived in Harbiya district where the runoff of industry ended up. A busy area that was dull and grim with soot and debris of hard work. It was also home to the notorious Damascus Gate prison, a veritable tomb for those who fell afoul of the caliph's favor. Hidden One Burrows, Alamat Camp. Okay, less interesting than the actual history stuff, but Alright, so I guess back outside. Wait, hold on. Is there a faster way in and out of this place in here? I guess not. Alright, so what's the other stuff in here? A sword. And if I collect 5 of them... What is that? Armor? Whoa, is that like straight up spacesuit armor? Alright. Alright, so yeah, so I think these are like the pieces of Eden armor that typical in each Assassin's Creed game. Oh yeah, it's like with these skill points, are the I noticed there's no EXP bar, so I'm assuming the skill points are handed out like in during important events. So it's not like I have to gather EXP points. It's like it's done through what was that word again? Milestones. Yeah, it's gained through I feel like this game levels up through milestones instead of gaining EXP points. Or at least that's my understanding. Ooh. Did people drown here? Alright, so what do I do now? Alright, so I'll just keep an eye out for those other shards guarded by those people in black robes. And I'm just gonna head back to Baghdad to continue the main quest line, I guess. Report back to lady with a badass voice. Is that a deer? Do I get anything out of that? No. I can't even collect its horns. Oh, that's an obedient horse. It's right where I parked it. Usually horses aren't hitched at a post, they just start wandering off on their own. Who's an obedient little fella?
I need your eyes, my friend.
Still gotta say, it is still a pretty world to travel in. You know, I skipped over Origins and Valhalla, but you know what? After playing Mirage, I'm rather inclined to start playing to the mainline Assassin's Creed games again. Yeah, because like I stopped after Black Flag. Like yeah, after Black Flag, I kind of stopped playing Assassin's Creed in general. And then I think I picked up what was it? Rogue, Unity, and Syndicate. When they were on sale quite a while ago. And oh yeah, and also Origins and Valhalla. Like I even played like an hour or so of Valhalla, but then kind of stopped after the prologue mission. But yeah, maybe I might start going through those games again. No guarantee that I'll actually stream them, but you know, maybe I'll just start playing like an hour or so each.
I have a friend lives by the Prince District.
Yeah, I might get back to playing those games again, but no guarantee that I'll actually stream them while playing.
Go, Enkidu.
Alright, so how's the wanted system actually work? Oh, okay, they actually.
Getting yourself yet?
Follow my lead.
Right.
Ow. Oh, okay, not ow. Ow for him. Oh, ow.
Steady now.
This is bad.
Ow.
You can't take me.
None of them have loot. Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Poor likeness.
Okay, so I guess they only detect me within the city of Baghdad. I guess the people in the outlying cities don't really care. The guards in the other cities don't really care if they see a wanted man walking the streets. Which is weird, because aren't they part of the same faction?
There is a vermin
Or like
bending on
this entire region is like under the control of the Caliph, so yeah, shouldn't the guards in the other town be worried that a wanted man is walking the streets?
Back to the way of peace, friend. Lead a better life.
بحقك لدي أبناء يجب
Ooh. Ah, he had a merchant's favor on him.
Best I stay hidden.
Okay, yeah, I already have the historical site here.
Where's my silly? لا.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
I am glad you're safe.
Alhamdulillah, a first of many achievements to come.
Oh yeah, so
should only hope.
I was,
There's still much
forgot I
more
was
to do.
supposed to give the feather back. Proof that I
While
murdered
our
someone.
focus was on Al Ghul, Fulav quietly scouted the city for where we could erect more bureaus.
I have found dwellings in 3 districts that are most unassuming. Abid and Rebecca have arrived from Alamut and set off to Al Abyssiya and Karh. I will make my way to Sharqiya shortly.
And I will join Rebecca in Karh, where corruption is as common as the arid air. See Abu Ja'far about some things he's been working on, then come find us.
Have a look, Bassam. I may have something that is of interest to you.
Unlock a new tool. Here you can unlock a new tool. Choose your tool wisely. All tools can be unlocked using skill points. Oh, I have to choose. I feel I'm torn between the blow dart and the smoke bomb. I kind of want to really focus on stealthing. So smoke bombs sound useful for escaping, but blow darts. You know what? I'll go with a smoke bomb. That sounds like that sounds like it could be useful in case I need to make like a hasty escape.
This should serve me well. My thanks, Ahmad.
It's Abu Jaf. Oh, you jest.
Every now and again. أراك لاحقا, Abu Ja'far. Keep well.
And you, Bassam.
A clue confirmed the existence of a head of the Order of Ancients in Baghdad. Continue your investigation and unmask the Order members working around the districts of Baghdad to obtain more clues to the head of the Order's identity. Okay, hold on. I'm just checking this notification on Discord. Ah, okay. Yeah, we were just talking. I was just talking to someone else on Discord about our choice of music for our alarm clocks. Alright, so the Abbasia Bureau. Alright, I guess I'll go and track that, I guess. Or actually, which one would be closer running to go? Wait, okay, so that's the Abbasia. Yeah, that's the one I was pointing at earlier. The Kark and the Sharkii. Yeah, the Sharkii. Where's the Sharkii district? We'll figure it out when it comes to it. But oh, there's some other people's pictures. Oh, I think is that where the other burrow is? But anyway, yeah, we're heading this way for now, I guess. Right, you. Yeah, we'll hit that place first. Oh. Oh, enemy types. Archer. Shakiria. Elite hunters of the Caliphate Guard. Ah. Spearman, swordsman, captain, hornbearer. Civil and religious head of Abbasid Empire in Baghdad. Like many a ruler, he commanded a force who could exercise his authority and protect him from outside threats. The Caliphate Guard were the sword arm of the Caliph and were sworn to protect his interests to the death. Hidden Ones. An energy found in ancient Egypt, the Hidden Ones formed with a simple cause: to fight injustice from the shadows and defend free will. an ethos which still burns hot 800 years on in the heart of Alamut, where the Hidden Ones nest and keep a keen eye on developments out of Baghdad. The Merchants, as the economic center of Abbasid, Order of Ancients, a secretive group who revere the rulers of an ancient society known as the Isu. The Order of Ancients believe that humankind is at its best when it falls in line. Their aim is to revive and consume as much of the Isu culture as they can, and govern the world with the same ideologies. The rebels. Sahib as Zanj, chief of the Zanj. Ali ibn Muhammad believed he was chosen by fate to liberate all slaves of the Caliphate. His early hit-and-run attacks on slave masters were met with great success, and the men he liberated pledged their lives to further his cause. These true believers, led by Ali, would form the Zanj Rebellion, and go on to stage a major revolt against the powers that be for well over a decade. The Turkic army. The Turks were a force to be reckoned with many centuries before the forming of the Ottoman Empire. Their armies and generals were a formidable enemy of the Abbasid Caliphate and were hell-bent on destabilizing them at any cost. This kind of volatility made the Turks a liability to the Hidden Ones, sometimes putting them squarely in opposition. So should the Turks and the Caliphate should the Turkish soldiers and the Caliphate soldiers be openly hostile to each other, or do they just tolerate one another just enough to not go in all out war in the streets? Anyway, yeah, time to get walking.
About the races, you go on.
اكتشفت ما تعنيه البعض.
Not what I wanted. I wanted to climb on top of it. What is that thing anyway? Was that like a... I can't tell if that was meant to be an outhouse or a confessional booth of some sort. Do Muslims use confessional booths? Or is that just a purely Catholic concept? Is the treasure just somewhere here? Ew. Oh. Okay, if I can... do I want to try going for that treasure chest? Well, looks like I'm gonna have to... If I do, it looks like I have to try to deal with finding the right guard and stuff. Too much hassle. I'm not really interested in 100%ing this game. Gonna I'm just gonna be focusing on the main storyline at my own pace. So I'm not exactly gonna speedrun this, but I'm also not gonna be trying to 100% it either.
وكانت معك الرأيت
Another history lesson. Hajj, pilgrimage to Mecca. Once in their life, every Muslim who is physically and financially able to do so is enjoined to carry out a pilgrimage to Mecca, Islam's holiest city. This Hajj takes place only once a year, in the 12th and final month of the Islamic lunar calendar. It commemorates events linked to the life of Prophet Ibrahim, his son Ishmael. I don't know what the Arabic pronunciations of them would be, but yeah, Prophet Ibrahim, his son Ismail. I know it's Ishmael in English, or I don't know if that's English, but yeah, and the latter's mother Hajar. According to Islamic beliefs, in Mecca they rebuilt a temple, the Kaaba or the Cube, which has been created by angels to venerate God and was visited by Adam and Eve, parents of humanity. Over the 5 days of the Hajj, Muslims perform a series of rituals meant to pay tribute to God on the site of his first temple and to symbolize their unity with other believers. All dressed in the same humble white clothes, the pilgrims move in harmony around the Kaaba, symbolically refuse the devil's temptation by throwing pebbles at pillars, and share meals. Really, that's how they symbolically refuse the devil's temptation? Throwing pebbles at pillars? Not gonna lie, the way they worded that, it's worth a chuckle. Crossing thousands of kilometers of desert and mountainous trails to reach Mecca was a tough and dangerous undertaking for pilgrims coming from all over the Muslim world. Finding and transporting clean water was of special importance, and flasks like these were precious possession for any pilgrim. One of the main tasks of any caliph was therefore to assist them by maintaining traveling infrastructures, offering supplies and patrolling roads. The most famous of these charitable works is Zubaida's Trail, a network of milestones, whales, fire signals, and caravanserais founded by the first wife of Caliph Harun al-Rashid. Oh, and these are Mamluk pilgrims flasks. Pretty cool. I think my allergies are acting up now that it's spring is in full effect. Oh no. Okay. Wait, what's that? Book. on the map. And oh, let's pretend we're playing the streets are made of lava. Oh, oh. He was running in place for a second. Alright. Oh, it's below me. What is it? What is this place then? No. Wait, there's the burrow already? Oh no. It's just saying door barred. What the? A lost book? Is this, so... Ah, there we go. Vandalism. It solves everything. Well, most everything.
I was looking for you.
Lost book. So, are we collecting these for Twilight? Are we helping make Golden Oaks Library with these? Ooh, yes. I guess it was also considered a milestone. Kalila and Dimna. Kalif's sons were raised in the harem, away from the world they might come to rule. Many means existed to educate them about it, from tutors to special administrative jobs. Among them was the so-called Mirror of Princes literary genre, in which lessons were offered through parables. The most famous example is Kalila wa Dimna. This collection of fables tells the story of a king, Debshlim, who seeks the counsel of the wise Bidpai on the matters of statesmanship and court politics. The old man responds with interwoven stories featuring animals, in particular the two jackals, Kalila and Dimna, who attempt to gain admission into the Lion King's inner circle with the telling of clever animal tales. Kalila wa Dimna's creation followed the same path as many other texts of the time. The text first appeared in a 3rd century BCE Indian text called the Panchatantra and was translated from a Middle Persian version into Arabic around 750. New elements were added at each step. The translator, Ibn al-Mukafa, was a prolific writer and one of the most notable intellectuals in the Abbasid court, producing both translations and original works. His corpus not only introduced Indian and Persian works to a popular audience, but also preserved them for future generations. Kalila wa Dimna has since inspired many other collections of stories, from Machiavelli's The Prince to the Fables de la Fontaine, and is still widely read today. Might actually look that up sometime. Oh, and also, I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but with my historical teacher voice, my history teacher voice, I'm going for. I'm trying to go for the voice that did the codex entries in Mass Effect series. In the Mass Effect series, 'cause, yeah, that I just yeah that dude has an awesome voice. I kind of wish I can make that kind of voice for my narrations. Anyway, I'm gonna have to listen back on it to see if it even vaguely sounds like the voice from Mass Effect Codex.
A Thaabin member is near.
Oh. Oh, the Thaabin is a woman this time. Yeah, sometimes I kind of forget that even though history is known for being sexist, I forget that assassins and Templars never view gender as an object. It's like they're always like, hey, as long as you can keep a secret and kill people, you're welcome to join in the Assassin Templar War. Not sure why I'm taking a picture of this, but oh.
This shard brings me one step closer to uncovering the mysteries of the chamber.
Olay. Oh. Ow. Too late.
Hey, that's... Call the watch! Don't let him get away! Hey, look! It's him! Guard! He's over here!
Okay, now where was I at? What was I gonna do? Yeah. I wanted to visit that historical site as well. So yeah, I think with each session I'm gonna try a different narrator voice for the historical lessons. And for this week I'm trying with my... Well, for this week I'm gonna be trying to see if I can copy the voice for the Mass Effect Codex entry reader guy. Abbasid Revolution. The Abbasids. Well, that's still too loud on my end.
Yay.
Well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate the follow and the offer. I'll think on it. Yeah, thank you for the follow, and good to meet fellow Assassin's Creed fans. Anyway. Abbasid Revolution. The Abbasids came to power following a revolution. The Abbasids came to power following a revolution during which family members descended from Prophet Muhammad's uncle Al-Abbas led Arab dissenters, largely composed of troops from Iraqi and Khurasani regiments, against the Umayyad Caliph in Damascus. Of particular import was the military leader Abu Muslim, a general of either Iraqi or Persian descent, whose prowess on the battlefield eventually led to the toppling of the reigning dynasty. The Umayyad dynasty had been caliph since 661. As a result of the rapid expansion of the empire in the ensuing years, tensions arose between the local peoples and Umayyad administrators. In the 740s, the Umayyad Empire was significantly challenged by North African peoples. The massive number of troops sent to these western lands in a failed attempt to reassert caliphal authority in the region aided the Abbasid Revolution in the east. The notables of the Eastern Empire who were unhappy with the reigning dynasty, specifically their tax policies, indeed took advantage of the weakened Umayyad military position to attack its Syrian heartlands, the power base of the dynasty. With fewer troops available, the Umayyad center of Damascus soon fell to Abu Muslim's troops after the Battle of the Zab, Iraq, in 750. After the victory, the newly installed Abbasid caliphs struggled with what to do with the dangerously popular hero of the revolution. Eventually, to secure his power, Caliph al-Mansur had the troublesome Abu Muslim assassinated. The Abbasid dynasty, however, continued to rely on its Persian power base, a fact reflected both in the move of the capital to a more eastern city, Baghdad, as well as in the choice of the top administrators of the empire. Wow, the Abbasid Empire was really quite, stretched from North Africa, the Middle East, pretty much all the Arabian Peninsula, and almost bordering onto India, and I'm not sure which. I forget what's here, but then there's China. Interesting. Alright, there's one more history lesson here in this region, so let's... Is it this one here, I think? Literally down the street.
Hey, stand back.
Left a nasty scar, as you've seen.
Oh yeah, and I haven't visited the guy that buys stolen goods in a while. Where is he stationed at? Yeah, I think it was like near the factory areas, right? Or not? Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Excuse me.
Itching like wildfire.
Alright, so which one is it gonna be talking about, the gate or the fields? Oh, no, no, oh, no. Don't steal the horse. We're not playing Grand Theft Horsey here. Can you move? I wanna... Thank you.
Call the watch! Here! The outlaw is
Alright,
here!
Gates of Baghdad. From its foundation, Baghdad was surrounded by walls of which protected its inhabitants against invaders and sandstorms. A series of large gates allowed military, processional, and commercial transit through these impressive fortifications. The city's most striking feature was its round layout. This circular design was inspired by newer cities founded in the 17th century and by ancient cities like Gur or Ver Adashir, founded by Sasanian kings, centuries before Caliph al-Mansur created Baghdad. By the 10th century, Baghdad had outgrown the original round city, and it was abandoned. Because of the destruction of the city by Mongols in 1258 and the subsequent urbanistic development on top of the ruins, no archaeological evidence of it remains. Aw, that's sad. That's sad. The circular inner city could be accessed through 4 equidistant gates. Each led to a different region or city of the empire and took its name from its destination. Kufa to the southwest, Basra to the southeast, Khorasan, eastern Iran and Uzbekistan, to the northeast, and Sham, Syria, to the northwest. Many more gates dotted the outside wall. Most took their name from a feature or an activity performed in the vicinity, like a pomegranate market or a mill. Some were known for famous events that they hosted. As in other cities of the empire, the Iron Gate was thus called because it served as a gibbet on which the heads of traitors were displayed as a warning to others, most famously Caliph al-Amin's head, after his defeat in a civil war. Oh, which one's the Iron Gate? I kind of want to see that one.
Guard! Guard! There is a vermin tainting our streets!
يقول إنه حصل على تلك
We're boxed in. Great ambush in the hills west of آخر من العمل. هذه المرة.
Alright, oh. Al-Jahiz, the bookworm. Al-Jahiz's library contains lots of books, but he would like more. Oh, we really are building a library for Twilight Sparkle here.
مجددا إنه مقزز جدا. Call out the shorter.
throw this scum in a cell. Where are the patrols?
Just making sure there's no guards
They are looking for me.
that to get mad about me ripping their posters. That huge pot, and there's only one dirham in it. Nope. Almost landed on that lady. Look up below. Honestly, I was kind of hoping someone would get caught underneath that thing. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought, oh, yeah, there's the walls that really are gonna be a restricted area. Can I pull? Yes.
What was that?
Wait, what?
Okay, just murdered several people just to get over a wall. Alright, any way to get inside here? Are these windows open? There's one window open. Excuse me, sir. Alright, I'm gonna... I think I know what I want to do now. Can I steal your boat? Yes, I can.
My sincere apologies.
No, no! Look out! Overwatch! There's a thief about! Shit!
Time to make an epic getaway. Oh, actually, yeah. This thing actually goes pretty fast. Oh, I hope there's gonna be a mission where we do an epic boat chase on these things. Uh-oh, roadblock. Oh, I'm not even rowing. I think I'm literally just dragging myself through on the bottom to the bottom, or I'm using the pole to like drag the boat along by just hitting the bottom and just dragging myself along. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, we're already here. Okay. Ooh, boat crash. Okay. Anything in here? Nope. Ooh. There we go. Oh, wait. Treasure chest. Leather components and steel. Unfortunately, this district doesn't seem as distinct from the other district I was in. Or maybe I need to spend more time on the street level to notice any differences. Cause like maybe is this like more of a scholarly district? Cause this is where the library is. Ooh, and lots of more history lessons to get through. Alright, I'm just gonna tag these 3 first. Ooh. Ah, refreshing. Well, the camera is getting wet, but doesn't look like Basim is getting wet. That's unfortunate. How many hours have I been at this? Oh, 2 hours. I suppose I can keep going for an hour or so more. Okay, yeah, I think this district does have a bit more greenery than the other district. Yeah, it definitely looks a bit more like somewhere where scholars and intellectuals. That. What do you trip on, lady? Yeah, but yeah, this district looks like more for intellectuals compared to the first district, which seemed mostly merchants, I guess. Oh, that lady has a power favor on her. She is she a mercenary herself?
Hey, did I?
Oh.
Oh my, no! Call the watch! A pickpocket's got me! Please help!
Oh, she's a
There's
nun.
a thief here! Guard! To me! I need help here! Guard! Thief here! Hurry!
So is this how? Oh. So this is how like nuns in the Middle East dressed, I guess. The foreign markets. So, I think this is the. I think it's just that this is the more uptown district compared to the first district we were in. Is the more blue collar district.
Be off with you.
Alright, where's the history lesson at? I think up here. Yep. Here we go. Mutasib, Market Inspector. In the bazaar, many dangers awaited. Rigged weight scales, prices inflated by merchant cartels, and counterfeit goods. Luckily, one could count on the Mutasib, Market Inspector, to keep it real. Appointed by the Caliph himself, the Mutasib had multiple responsibilities. The most important ones were to ensure the use of sound weight scales and measures in the market and to check that goods were well made and fairly priced. Other responsibilities could include ensuring trade routes were clear of traffic and the water supplies were not polluted. Falling foul of the inspector or his assistants could be punished in a variety of ways, including fines and confiscation of goods. Being a mutasib was considered a prestigious appointment, which denotes the valued Abbasid society put on trade and integrity in the marketplace. The Arabic root from which mutasib is derived has connotations around calculating and accounting. It was also a pious one, as the word itself came from the religious concept of hisbah, the Muslim obligation to command the good and forbid wrong. The market inspector was therefore an important figure of any Muslim city, and only the most knowledgeable and incorruptible were supposed to hold this office. Suppose, as in on paper, in practice, I'm willing to bet there were a lot of corruption. But still, yeah, the market definitely needs regulation, or yeah, the market definitely needs regulation. You can't just have like con men just selling whatever they want to in the market. Steelyard balance used in the markets. Also, I wonder, is Sean Hastings still writing all the codex entries? I'm just wondering because like he used to write very snarky codex entries.
Go away.
And then like I feel like the snark really, from what I've read, the snark really hit its high point during the codex entries for the French Assassin's Creed game. But then, if he's still writing the entries here, then I'm guessing someone, probably Rebecca, really told him to tone down the snarkiness. Hello, sir. Will you let me pass? Thank you. I do not like the look of this place. Yep, figured. Slavery. Slavery was a key feature of the global economy of medieval societies and was central to the great cities of the Caliphal Age. Data indicates that the majority of enslaved people would have worked in domestic service, with each household maintaining one or two of them. Sometimes they were depicted in artworks, as here where female domestic servants are shown attending a noblewoman in labor. The enslaved population was therefore considerable, and these men and women played a vital role in Abbasid Baghdad. Theoretically, Quranic law forbade the enslavement of freeborn Muslims. However, in practice, this distinction was murky. The key to being legally enslaved lay in perception of outsider status, which could be defined by religious practices, cultural customs, or belonging to rival political powers. Thus, in the Abbasid Empire, enslaved peoples were brought from the lands of Rome, Byzantine Empire, and the Christian West, India, China, Central Asia, Africa, and Europe. Enslaved people were most often casualties of war, and all medieval peoples lived under the danger of enslavement by neighboring rival states. People could be prisoners of war, part of a tribute levied on a submitted neighbor state, indebted people, children sold by their parents hoping for a better life for them, or victims of piracy. In the medieval global economy, the sale of people into slavery was normalized and seen as property exchange. Once legally deemed enslaved, individuals could not escape this status until manumission. Okay, for legal purposes, this is historical. This just is a historical art depiction, nothing lewd or pornographic at this at all. Legally speaking. Oh, another locked room.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. A note. Book delivery notice. Your order of books has arrived. Do drop by soon to collect them. Is this a note left by a medieval Amazon? Door locked. I'm gonna need a key then.
Be my
Alright.
eyes, Enkidu.
Which one of you got? Which one of you bastards have the key? No. Do any of y'all have a key? Oh. Damn, that's so far away. How am I supposed to associate that person with the locked door over here? That's like a full 2 city blocks away. Where are they? Oh, over here.
You want something, Ron?
Why do the big guys always have a need to always point at me? I have my audio turned down to that it doesn't get picked up by the mic, so I don't know what they're saying. Is it different?
Everything.
The keys belongs to a different person? Oh. Also, there's that guy.
That person looks suspicious. I should investigate.
And he's just by himself? No.
Another shard.
Won't take long. Setting yourself
Oh,
yet?
come on. Damn it. Got spotted. Steal some of that. Oop,
Best keep to the shadows.
Okay, where was I? Where am I going now? Okay, there's still one more. We're gonna. Okay, that's gonna be my trail for the history lessons I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna meet the librarian, and then I think that's gonna be it for the stream. Oh, and actually I can level up one of my skills. Let's see. This one. actually. Gonna do that. Then last one, this.
The spearwork is really good.
محاربا عظيما يا صاحب الحرس. لا يمكن
What?
أن تكون بتلك الصعوبة.
Oh. That person's still suspicious. Y'all didn't see anything. Alright, might be best if I just straight up murder this black-robed people. Just to make sure they don't trigger an alarm again when I'm nearby. Oh yeah, I think I can only tag 3 items at a time. Alright, good to know. Was it Jervis's fence at the dyeing factory? Ah, so it was at the dyeing factory. Ooh, papermaking. A technical revolution played a pivotal role in the scientific blooming of the Abbasid Empire, the diffusion of papermaking. Before paper, humans wrote on clay tablets, silk, rocks, turtle shells, stretched animal skins, parchment, or papyrus. Each of them brought their own challenges. Paper, which can be mass-produced, is an even and sturdy surface and a much more practical writing medium than any of the aforementioned materials. Tradition attributes the invention of paper to a Chinese court official of the 1st century, Kai Lun, though some forms of papermaking existed in China for centuries before his time. Its usage became widespread, first in the government and then in everyday life. In the 8th century, papermaking spread from East Asia to Abbasid Empire. At times, Chinese engineers captured by Caliphal soldiers have been considered the initiators of this movement. But Chinese and Middle Eastern papermaking techniques were quite different. The former used mostly tree fibers and the latter rags. It is therefore more probable that Silk Road travelers brought the idea with them and adapted it to the environment of Baghdad. From there, papermaking reached Europe in the 11th century. The replacement of costly papyrus or parchment with economical and durable paper had a momentous effect on Abbasid intellectual life. It made book production easier, faster, and cheaper. Book copyists could be found in markets and public as well as private libraries were Book copyists could be found in markets and public as well as private libraries were founded throughout the empire. Moreover, the ability to exchange ideas by sending copies of books added to the flowering of intellectual thought across Eurasia, North Africa, and Europe. This gave birth to the important discoveries in mathematical, astrological, and medical and technical fields 800 years before the so-called scientific revolution. Interesting. Oh, and and you know, I was like, I have several sketchbooks that has like some handmade paper, so I'm wondering which style, if it either uses the Chinese or the Middle Eastern method to make paper. Yeah, I have several sketchbooks that has handmade paper in it. It's pretty cool how it has a rough texture to it. Oh, that's well, of course, I can't really expect them to really be very detailed on some props that we probably wouldn't. We would probably just pass by without a second thought. Yeah. I was about to burp during the middle of that little monologue. Oh, can I get inside that? Okay, so there is something inside, but I'm not sure if I can get in. If there's a way inside. Alright, I'm not sure what I blew up in there. Or if what I blew up did it anything that can help me get inside? Okay, yeah. Oh, no. This one's completely covered. How about on this side? Door locked.
Lend me your eyes.
Wait, is there someone down there? Nope. Just a regular civilian, I think. They just... Oh, shopping mall. Off to purchase carpets. I'll be in the silk quarter if you need me. Is that a hint on where I can find the person with the key?
What do you see, Enkidu? Peace, friend.
Hello, merchant.
Welcome here.
Let us see what you have got.
Lots of choice.
Alright, gonna sell these. Don't need any of that.
Only a fool neglects his gear.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Sold. Ever useful. Thank you. A wise warrior looks after his gear.
The Rostam costume. Do I
Is
have
that
that?
it for now?
I don't think so.
I have to go.
Safe travels.
قراءة السوق اليوم مخلوقات غريبة كثيرة.
انتشرت الشائعات حول تلك النظرية الفلكية الجديدة التي ألقاها علينا.
Is this just someone, literally just someone's house? No one heard anything. Yeah, this literally is just someone's house. Dubious flyer. If you love this amazing batch of exquisite products, I have plenty more to sell. Meet me near the gates of Kark. Ooh, I wonder if that really is gonna be a. I wonder if that really is gonna be like a something I can follow up on. Anyway, screw your guys' privacy. And I apparently didn't even need to break into your home. Ah, because the person I need is right here. Like, what is this place? Like, because is it just like a public housing area? A public lounge? What? A bar? I kind of wish there was a codex entry about this place. Alright, now this has to be one, either
Not interested. Go.
for one of the locked doors that I came across.
Hey! Hey!
What? Get away from me.
Alright, where's that one locked door?
What? You want something on? Hey, that's close enough.
This one? Yes. I should really probably speak to either a tailor or blacksmith. I think I should have enough to upgrade one of my weapons or armor. Ah, speaking of which, there's one right here. Or somewhere.
Good to see you.
Well met.
What have you got today?
Please, take a look. We can make it stronger.
Ah, need more leather.
Nothing else?
I will see you later.
Farewell.
You know what? I was gonna check up to see if there really is any merchant selling suspicious stuff near the Kark Gate, but I think I'll do that next time. Or you know what? How about I do that now, and then I'll just go to the library.
Hey!
You know what? I think I can squeeze in just a little side adventure to the Kark Gate to see if there's actually anything there. And then I'll just make a beeline towards the library. Treasure collected. An enigma. Oh, berries. I was wondering what that glowy thing is.
Hey! Surely I did. No! You ever been down to Abdullah? Like it?
I feel like there should be another viewpoint somewhere here, because... Oh yeah, here's a scholarly place. Oh. Oh, there's
What do you see?
Turkish guards here.
I've bought some of those pale long hairs.
So yeah, I was thinking that there should be another viewpoint somewhere here, because the map was looking pretty empty. Hey, are you the one selling the suspicious stuff? Because these look like the same stuff from the table that was on the flyer, next to the flyer there, in the house I was in. Actually, what are these? Cheerios? Are they supposed to be flowers or Cheerios?
كتاب
Cold
السنديان.
watch! Help! Look out!
يا
The wolf
لطيف.
got my purse!
Tell me what happened.
There's a thief, no doubt. All my money gone.
ريحا في الفسطاط عند طلوع الشمس.
No way in.
Over my shoulder, there's often a flash of white disappearing around the corner.
Keep your distance.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a way inside. Alright. Alright, what? Alright, I think I'm gonna go steal another boat so that I can travel quickly by the waterways. What was it? Something here? No.
عرف الوزير القديم كيف يعتني به.
Ah, this one doesn't have a pole. Well, looks like I have to actually steal one.
Forgive me, friend. I need
Get out of
your
here.
boat.
Think back. Shit. Summon the watch. I've been robbed. Help. Please help me. Call the watch. Someone think about
Dogs are cunning.
You know what would be fun if there was an Assassin's Creed game set during, like, in the Philippines? I would love to see one like that. As to which time period? Well, I'd probably love to see it during pre-colonial times. And I have like a D&D book that uses that has a lot of that a lot of the lore in the D&D book is based on pre-colonial Philippines. I'm hoping to still run a game with that expansion. I just don't really know how to run a D&D game just yet. Oh, there's a mosquito here. But I'm hoping to at least learn how to run a game so that I can actually run the D&D game using the Filipino expansion book. And just like Assassin's Creed, it has a way. The D&D expansion book is a pretty good way to teach the basics while still having fun. Okay, so can I get in here? The door is barred. Ah, this might offer a clue. Shipment notice. A new shipment of oil jars has arrived and been placed in the storage room next to the door. I'm heading out for tea in the silk quarter. Geez, see, it seems like a lot of people enjoy the silk quarter. I can't hit the lock from this side. Yeah, and then last time I blew those up, didn't really do much. Alright, how's about if I take one of these? I wonder if this wall is destructible? There we go. Ooh, the Zanj Uprising Dagger. I still have a feeling I'm probably gonna be keeping with the Dagger of Time though. Successful dodge refills 10% stamina. Yeah, I feel like the Dagger of Time is still better. Ooh, so bright. Alright, so I'm gonna hit this history lesson and then gonna and then I'm gonna visit the librarian, and I think that'll be it from my stream. Still annoying that how they still sometimes get stuck on stuff. I wonder if that side would have been destructible as well. Yeah. Nope. Alright, so now we know that the side with the loosely placed stones is the side that can be blown up. And somehow not the part made of, looks like wood and straw. Scriptorium. Is this where they write the scripts?
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
Oh.
Too great a risk, my friend. Forgive me.
How dare you? Alright, just for that, I'm killing that person.
Enkidu can explore safely now.
Bad guy there. Actually, I want a good picture of this guy's armor.
Stop!
You. What's inside here? Treasure chest. Let's see. You can. I still don't know if what this is supposed to be, a prayer booth or a outhouse. I'm still not sure. Ooh. Abbasid Knight Sword. That sounds cool.
I don't need the bow, but I take it with ears of 7 Take out the horse's legs, then pick them off like the fleas.
Alright, I guess this is a good time to try out the double assassin. Oh shit!
You're dead!
Y'all didn't hear nothing. do believe that's all I can take from there.
Go away.
Relax, gentlemen, I'm just here for a history lesson. The translation movement. In the 8th century, a well-funded and sustained effort to acquire manuscripts of various cultural origins and translate them into Arabic began in Baghdad, led by scholars working in the city's House of Wisdom. This movement contributed to the preservation and widespread of ancient knowledge while facilitating new discoveries. The Abbasid caliphs sponsored these translations, and some even took a personal interest in the work of the translators. They seem to have given special attention to astrology and astronomy, which were believed to be useful in providing auspicious dates for important undertakings, as well as to medicine, which was, of course, necessary for their own survival. Their example was followed by other important members of the social elite. Administrators wished to acquire mathematical skills to assess revenues and maintain irrigation systems. Muslim theologians found it helpful to translate Greek dialectical texts, especially Aristotle's, to support Islamic beliefs in the face of non-Muslim critics. Courtiers wanted to establish or solidify their intellectual credibility by reading historical and military books in order to shine in public events. The translations were often carried out by Persians or Syrians, who spoke both their native tongue as well as Arabic and often used Middle Persian or Syriac as an intermediary language. The translators would send for manuscripts from Greek-speaking Byzantium, or they would go there themselves to look for books. Some texts were also acquired through diplomatic channels, such as the Zij al-Sindid, astronomical tables brought by an envoy from India to the court of Al-Mansur. The translated works were then copied and read all around the Abbasid Empire and even beyond its borders. Some Greek philosophical works and Indian mathematical books, translated and reworked in Baghdad, went on to be very influential in 12th and 13th century Europe, for instance. Oh, pen box with inkwell. That actually would be pretty cool to own for real.
Nothing here for you.
Yeah, in case anyone hasn't noticed, I'm a bit of a low-tier history nerd. And also, I'm a bit of a armor nerd as well. Because, yeah, look at that suit of armor. That looks pretty cool looking. Though I do sometimes wonder how historically accurate are the armors in the Assassin's Creed games. And you know, I think I'll try to read the history lessons at the library as well, because, you know, it's a library, it's what you do.
Hey, back! Off with you!
This isn't a restricted area, is it? Okay.
Soon I will go to be welcomed into her house.
The House of Wisdom.
كما صرح الفرغاني في كتاب جوامع علم النجوم سنحتاج عندئذ إلى محاذاة كل الخطة وفقا لذلك.
قضيت ساعات
Ooh. Pretty cool place. Calculating the Earth's circumference. In Abbasid Baghdad, every scholar knew that the Earth was spherical. They knew it because they had read about it in translated ancient Greek manuscripts. Most importantly, Ptolemy's Almagest, which was translated by the great Abbasid astronomer Al-Sufi. They also knew it because they had used simple geometric concepts and trigonometric equations to calculate its circumference. About 240 BCE, a Greek mathematician named Eratosthenes had used shadows projected by wooden rods to calculate that two cities were separated by 7 degrees, or 1/50th of a sphere. He then multiplied the distance between these 2 points by 50 to get the size of the Earth within 5% of modern calculations. Sometime around 830, a team of 70 mathematicians, including the famous mathematician Al-Khwarizmi, recreated his experiment. Improving on their predecessor's method, they tried to diminish the risk of error by using points separated by a single degree. Traveling from Baghdad to the surrounding desert and trying to follow a north-south road, they stopped when they reached a point where the elevation of the pole star had changed by a degree. Their calculations were similar to those of Eratosthenes. Later, another scientist, Al-Biruni, got even better results by using a mountain as his measuring rod. Both expeditions were motivated in part by the desire to know the extent of their territory compared to their rivals, and by Islam's requirement to pray facing Mecca's Kaaba, no matter your position in the world. A proof that religious belief and scientific pursuits don't always come into conflict. And also Columbus proving the world was round is complete bullshit. Because by the time Columbus sailed to across the Atlantic, everyone already knew the world was round. How do I get to you? And also, how do I get... oh yeah. Okay, here's the other history lesson. Majlis, intellectual salon. Entertainment took many forms at the Abbasid court, from elaborate falcon hunting expeditions to buffoons being catapulted into pools. But one type of event epitomized the period: the intellectual salon, or majlis. Sorry, I was about to sneeze. Used to describe both the social gathering and the location where it took place. A typical majlis featured intellectual debates, musical Sorry. A typical majlis featured the intellectual debates, musical performance, poetry recital, and wine drinking. Salons were held in various venues, from caliphal gardens to elite estates. Caliphs sometimes presided over them, but ministers and courtiers were also known to show their sophistication by hosting their own events. A majlis was indeed an opportunity for refined entertainment for members of the elite, as well as a chance for the guest performers to draw the attention of those elites. Through magisterial lessons on astronomy, lively debates between Muslims and non-Muslims on religious tenets, or free-flowing discussions full of witty repartees and crude sexual jokes, newcomers could expect to make themselves known. Instant fame and fabulous wealth were on the line, in the form of sponsorship for one's work or even a permanent position as a caliphal scholar. But please, do tell me more about buffoons being catapulted into pools. I want to learn about that too. Yeah, so Majlis is about how college graduates, I guess, would spend their time, but buffoons being catapulted into pools. I guess that's how the college students spend their time, especially the frat boys. And the other history lesson is this way. Huh? Wait, there's another puzzle here? Oh, not really much of a puzzle. But why does... Okay, I'm pretty sure that this is meant later for this story, I guess. Oh yeah, look, I think here's the like a diagram of figuring the size of the world and the parts of a person's body, including the digestive system and cardiovascular system, I guess. Yeah, I think this is meant to be as for a story mission later. The scientific method. This was drilled into me all throughout high school and college. The Abbasid period was characterized by important achievements that profoundly shaped the pursuit of scientific knowledge. One of the most compelling is the emergence of what we think today as a scientific method. A culture of checking the results and the data of other intellectuals, whether those were once contemporaries or famous figures from antiquity, such as Ptolemy. Tools such as this motor or this alembic were crucial to this activity. The scholars of the time were competing for the caliph's patronage and funds. They therefore needed new ways to acquire knowledge and justify their discoveries. This stimulated their thirst for translated works of science from historical or foreign authors. Checking the astronomical calculations or mathematical proofs of these famous scientists and if possible, improving upon them or even proving them wrong was a great way to make oneself known. Scholars working in the House of Wisdom therefore feverishly tested and commented on the results of their predecessors and rivals. They replicated experiments and tried to improve their methods and ways of calculation. When their results differed from their peers, they tried to explain why and push their investigation further. The attempts to calculate the Earth's circumference through the reproduction of an ancient Greek experiment by a team of mathematicians, including the great Al-Khwarizmi, and the improvements made on this team's methods and results by Al-Biruni, are the best examples of the implementation of this system of scientific method and peer-reviewed experiments. And in the wise words of the legendary Jesse Pinkman, science, bitch. Oh, there's a treasure chest somewhere. Oh, there's bad guys upstairs. And I'm just gonna meet with the librarian and then I'm gonna call it a day.
Huh. That is a lot of books.
Do not think I am a librarian. I am a writer. Many of these are my own works. Though I do collect, it is true. This city hides other rare and ancient tomes. If you should find one, bring it here. I'll make it worth your time. Ha! Very good! It is certain no other in the city has seen this. If you find any more, I am here.
Okay, that was awkward. Didn't even have any lines in transition between talking about how he needs the books and then Bessie could have at least thrown in a line saying like, "Oh, I have a do you mean a book like this? I found this one earlier." Something to say if he comes in already with a book or two. Doctor's note. Ali, please deliver my diagnosis swiftly to the harem. Farida is concerned over her son's affliction. His symptoms suggest measles, since he lacks a back pain that seems habitual in smallpox cases. Give his mother a copy of my publication on smallpox and measles. It will explain the diagnosis and suggest a treatment plan. Wish her boy a swift recovery. Abu Bakr al-Razi. Oof, measles. Good thing we have politicians that wants to get rid of measles, right? Yeah, too soon. Anyway, yeah, I think actually, you know what? I'm gonna raid the library. I'm gonna raid the upstairs part for the chest. Actually, let's see if waiting until nightfall will actually do anything. If stealth will be easier, hopefully, if I do this at night. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
what's
Nope.
down with you?
Faster! Faster!
Can I hide in here? Alright, let's try that again. Alright. Hopefully guards have a hard time looking up. Can I grab on that chandelier? No.
Your fate is sealed.
Hey!
Oh. Oh no.
Done so well once I plucked those eyes out.
Dude, he literally looked over here and then didn't notice anything. Oh damn. Ow.
Seen that one. Again? Ah! Good man. Flea bite.
Oh, got tired. Okay. Okay, so I can't do a frontal assassination on the armored guys. Good to know.
Hold on. Come out. Let's bathe in blood.
Ooh. That's why there's such a long hallway.
The armor here is at our disposal. We're to have all we need.
Those new blades look nice. I hope we get to use them soon.
Hey. What? Your own mother won't recognize what's left of you when I'm done.
Brutal. Brutal. And I was hoping that I wouldn't use a throwing knife. I was hoping that to just do like a combo kind of kill, like run over to him, but oh well. Oh yeah, and also I think I know I have that that assassin's focus, but I kind of want to try going through the game without using it. Oh. Library etiquette. Remain silent in the library. Return books to their proper shelves. Do not take volumes without authorization. Don't worry, I'm definitely gonna try to keep this nice and quiet. Okay. Keep it nice and quiet, Basim. You don't want to piss off the librarian. Ooh, oh no. What was that? There you go. I wonder if I can assassinate that guy from a diagonal angle. Yep. Hide here. Place. Okay, it looks like a dead end in here. Oh, same thing. Any of these doors interactable? No. Oh, you know what? I never got to check. What is the Abbasid Knight Sword? Abbasids hit hardest when they're desperate. On the edge. Basim's health is lower than 50%. Light attacks deal plus 30% damage. Alright, looks like I have to go down to the first. Careful, Basim. Y'all didn't hear anything? No, you did not. Dearest mentor, Ya Ustadi, I know you are wary of the new numerals, but I beg you to reconsider. Al-Khwarizmi has refined them, and even foreign scholars at the House of Wisdom are impressed. Some have invited me to return with them to Cordoba to present the numerals there. I know that in a few years you and I will laugh and wonder how we ever managed without them. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle. Punch. Stay down. But there's a whole other floor up there. Oh wait, there's one more bad guy up here, I think. Oh, on this side.
What? Hey, die! Ah.
How many guards down here? 3. Kind of wish Basim could do like non-lethal takedowns, because feels a bit overkill. Feels a bit overkill to be stabbing people just to get into this library. I'm not even sure what I'm in here for. Well, I guess I'm getting loot, but how do I get onto the floor above? Maybe there? Nope. Wait till nope. Can someone include in here? Oh, and bar window. Okay, I think this will. Now we're getting somewhere. And now I'm not sure what to do again. Okay.
That's odd.
Oh, wait. Yeah. It works.
Wait, what? I'll silence you!
Ow.
Right, you two apart. Not getting through. None will best me. Weakling.
Oof. Alright, just toss them overboard.
troops we have here?
I hear there is another native coming tomorrow, bringing in even more soldiers.
Hold on!
Die now!
Surprise! The Return of Al-Jabr. I don't know. Dear colleague, I entrust you with the work that was once entrusted to me. Al-Khwarizmi's Al-Jabir. Its author, concerned that the House of Wisdom might succumb to an ignorance that would imperil his work, sought to seed his ideas in Constantinople. As I near my end, it seems proper that his great work return to Baghdad. A mere canal is crossing from the House of Wisdom. Lioho Philosophos. I'm not sure if that's a real person, or if that's just a title. I don't know. Anything in here? Oh. Oh no.
What's going happen here?
What here?
Where is it?
Shoot, by God!
Coming from?
What? Grant me strength!
It's a shame you can't do like those combo kills like how you can do in doing Ezio's games. Forbidden area. Do not enter it without permission. I'm all the permission I need. Actually, there's not much here. Lost key notice. The House of Wisdom requests that whomever borrowed the key to the astronomical library on the second floor return it to any librarian on duty at their earliest convenience. In the future, the great astronomer asks all students to refrain from borrowing keys without his permission. Yeah, I have a feeling that this was meant to be something for a story mission or side quest. Ah, damn it.
Fahn's over, Zach. Ha! Is it my turn? Holding aid!
Nope.
Pathetic!
Oop. Oh, I was wondering what those red things were. I think those are the latches for the chandeliers in the library. Can't get in through this way? Oh. I didn't do it. Ow. Think I hit my head. Ooh, upgrade schematic. And I guess that's all. Well, all that's worth taking. Well, seems like I can get through this door. There's stuff inside here too.
You ever been down to Abdullah? Like it? What's happening?
Take long!
Where's the trouble?
Ow.
Good one! I am your fate! You fall this day!
that just so okay, so regardless of how many knives I pick up, that just gets used up even after using it once. Hide, hide, hide.
Boring here, but what? Down with you!
Ow. Well, I think I pretty much cleared out this entire place. Is there a quick way down? I guess. Well, I guess do this balcony, I guess. Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess this concludes this chapter of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yeah, if you're watching this on Twitch, don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe as well. And fun fact, next Monday I'll be on the 28th of April 2025, which is this Monday as of time of recording. I'll be doing a Let's Play of Forza Horizon when it comes out on the PS5. That's a rather bizarre thing to say. And also, I might be doing more. I might be get back into doing art streams again. Who knows? Maybe I might even do like free art requests on stream sometime. But anyway, my name is Rockhopper, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.